Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office replied to the letter saying the signatories could resign if they disagreed with government policy. We also have reports that the UK is preparing to sanction 2 Israeli ministers. We'll bring you more on that story later. Now we're going to go back to Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport. France 24's James André is standing by. James, you spoke to Greta Thunberg as she got off the plane in Paris. What more did she have to tell you?
Well, indeed, yes, Greta Thunberg, we were able to speak to her for quite a few minutes. She really stepped out of the plane on her way, actually, to catching another plane to Sweden. So the young activist who indeed spent 10 days at sea trying to access the Gaza Strip in order to deliver aid, along with 11 other volunteers aboard this sailing boat, and indeed were intercepted. Now, according to her, this is what she said in the interview. She said they were intercepted. She said kidnapped in international waters. She said indeed that they were taken to the port of Ashdod, that they were held and interrogated. We asked her if she could tell us more about how she was treated. She declined to answer that question, and then also explained, well, that in her eyes, well, yes, of course, she'd not managed to make it to Gaza. She said that it was an absolute necessity this blockade be broken, and she called upon European governments to indeed put maximum pressure, in fact, onto Israel in order to have humanitarian aid distributed in the Gaza Strip. Now, we asked her if what she was going to be doing next, what were her next steps. She said, well, I will be going back to Sweden. We asked her if that was what she wanted to do, and she said, well, no, but this is what I am going to do, because indeed, well, she's being deported by the Israeli authorities. We asked her also, because this has been a question, you know, some people are being allowed to return rapidly, in fact, being expelled from Israel very rapidly. That includes, for example, another French volunteer who will be arriving later on here at Paris Charles de Gaulle, along with a journalist who is working for the Al Jazeera network. They're expected here later on today, but others are being detained, including Rima Hassan, who is an EU MP who is for now in Israel and who can be held for up to 96 hours before she's presented to a judge. We'll have to see what happens to those who have stayed there. Greta Thunberg called for their rapid release as she was standing here with a large group of reporters from international networks.
James, thank you very much for that. James André reporting there for us from Charles de Gaulle Airport.